Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of FTL, back on board the VSS Apollo as part of DryEagle's Descent into Darkness mod. It's a very interesting mod, a lot of changes to it, makes a very interesting ship. Our ship automatically repairs damage taken and can function without anyone on any of the stations, because it's considered an AI ship. It also has some fairly cool weapons, our heavy beam and ion plasma in particular at the moment. We have a very powerful engine, some nice cloaks, some good drones. Things are going fairly well for us. On the other hand, we don't really have any shields, and our weapons, while powerful, don't really have the shield penetrating power we need. We need to find any kind of ion weapon to supplement our ion plasma, and we should be able to take out the enemy no problem. So let's keep looking here and see if we can't find any of the many stores that are going to be in this NG homeworld sector. So we got a distress beacon over here. Let's start there. We'll see if we can work our way around that way or something. That'll probably work out best. Distress beacon, go! What do we find? What do we find? We arrive at a smoldering NG research station. Its distress call unanswered, attacked by pirates or mantis most likely. There may be someone left alive or something else of value on board, so we're going to board the station and take a look. Our away team reports a wounded NG and a functioning drone schematic. Then someone yells, "The station reactor is overloading and they're running out of time." Well, we could save the NG, but we don't really need one. We've already got two and they're not really useful in the ship anyway, so we're going to save the drone schematic in this case. The NG don't feel things the way other species do. They don't want the tech to be saved. Our crew returns safely to the airlock with the drone control, and we put some distance on the station before it blows, getting 37 scrap and a system repair drone. Sorry there, NG, but it had to be done. There's another distress beacon over here, which is surprising. Let's go check that one out, see if we can't get any goodies from that one too. What do we have over here, guys? Aha! I knew someone would fall into our dastardly trap, they say. It appears this distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. Well, we can handle that. Breach missile them in the shields, thank you very much. They have some fairly nasty weapons. We should be able to dodge most of them, and as long as we don't lose our Zoltan shield, we should be able to kill them before they board us. So, please miss. Nope, you hit us. That's unfortunate. We're going to be cloaking out on this one, thank you very much. I don't feel like being hit by that. And then we can hit them with a breach missile. Please hit them. Do not miss them. That's not what I'm hiring you to do. Excellent, well done. Breach missile offline, beam drone online, ion plasma in the shields again. Heavy beam, you're going to get ready and fire as well. Good, right through the weapons. Yeah, go, 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 go. Burn them. And they're trying to surrender, offering us 3 missiles, a drone part, and 32 scrap. We will not accept a paltry surrender such as that, and these guys will be dying horribly. Beam drone, kill them please. One more shot should do it, and you've missed another room. Try one more time. And you're going offline now. Defense drone, please protect us from that missile. Good. Beam drone, back online. Kill them. Excellent. Very nice. Ship explodes, giving us a fuel, a missile, and 46 scrap. Not quite as nice as it could have been, I'm sure, but that was not bad. So, let's get out of town here and see if we can't get anything at this store. Please have ion weapons, that's all I want. What do we see? An NG ship hails, sank, engine upgrade necessary for travel home, sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. What do you have, what do you have, what do you have? Long range scanners and automated reloader. Not great, no weapons here, but there's probably another chance, so we'll take the automated reloader, because that's fairly useful. It'll make it a little bit easier for us to shoot them. Sell them a system repair drone, and keep moving. We don't need anything else from them at the moment, so we're not going to buy it. There's a distress beacon here and here, so let's check those out and see if we get anything else on our way. What have we got over here? Let's see. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The satellite defenses have gone haywire, and the repair crew again can't approach without being fired on. Well, let's help them again like we did last time. NG crew, get in there and remotely repair that targeting system. Our crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives us its thanks, as well as a reward of a missile, a drone part, and 69 scrap. Alright, we'll take it. Another distress beacon, go! What do we find at this one? Hopefully some more goodies. We find a ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. We decide to investigate despite the danger. What do we find? We search for the ship. We find a pirate ship damaged and abandoned. We salvage what we can to move on, getting a missile, a drone part, and 26 scrap. Surprising, there's a 33% chance of not finding the crystal cruiser or getting smashed by asteroids. Alright, well, we'll take it. Let's jump over here and then we'll work our way over this way, most likely. What do we find at this beacon? Anything good? We're down to 5 fuel and we want to get some more of that soon. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field and immediately moves in to attack us. Well, hopefully we'll be able to blast them. As long as we don't hit us with too many of those asteroids, we should be fine. We're going to hit them with a breach missile in the shields, and hopefully everything will be great. As long as they miss us a lot, we'll be very happy. I could turn the defense drone on to try and shoot down those asteroids, but I have a feeling it's going to miss them a lot because of the fact that it's going to be hitting the Zoltan shield and not getting into the actual rooms. So here comes some lasers. We don't really want to get hit by those, so we're going to cloak out now, thank you very much. Dodge as much as possible here, and breach missile them in the shields. Please hit. Please hit, please hit, please, yes! Good, 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 good. Beam drone, go. Ion plasma, hit them in the shields. That way the asteroids will do most of the damage to them. Once that actually hits, there we go. It missed. Okay, hit them then. And they're trying to surrender, offering us 3 missiles, a drone part, and 37 scrap, but that's hardly enough to pay us off. We do not accept their surrender and continue our reign of murder. Alright, ion plasma, please hit them in the shields this time. Unfortunately for you, the drone has already killed them. Nice try. Ship explodes, giving us 3 fuel, a missile, and 42 scrap. Well, we'll take it. It's not as nice as it could have been, but it's also pretty good. Let's jump over to this beacon, I guess, and then we'll work our way over that way. We want to try and find those other 2 stores so we have a chance of getting the ion weapon of our dreams. We arrive at a Zoltan research facility where they say they're researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if our crew has time to undergo a few scans, and we agree to participate in their study. As soon as we dock, however, pirates burst on board and a hostile ship appears on the radar. We hear the Zoltans yelling in the distance, saying, "We're being held hostage!" We don't know how the intruders managed to get past our Zoltan energy shield, but it's probably because they're a Zoltan research station. I'm sure if anyone who'd know how to do it, they would. So let's get our crew in here and doing some damage. We want to try and kill them before they can get our shield down because they have a teleporter and they'll be boarding us with more people, and we really don't have the ability to fight boarders well, so that would not be good. Breach missiles, I need you to actually be loading up. Hit them in the shields, we want them to not miss, which is probably going to not happen, but we'll see what we can do. Ooh, okay, so when they start firing at us, we're going to be cloaking out most likely. Please miss. Oh, good. Both of those miss. That's fantastic. Defense drone. I think I'm going to use you for this. Turn off the med bay. Turn on the defense drone. Please shoot that missile down. Please shoot it. No, it's going to hit us. Okay, that's unfortunate. Defense drone, you're off. The fire bomb apparently was over there. It didn't do any damage to us, which is always nice. And that's an ion bomb. Dodge, please. Thank you. Okay, so they fired at us again. We're going to send Philip over to the medbay to heal up a little bit whilst we fight. Excellent. We hit them with our first shot, which is really helpful. We're power up the beam drone, and we should be able to wreck these guys now. Heavy beam, you're going to go right through there and take down our enemies. We missed them with the ion bomb, but that's the ion blaster rather. That's okay because the drone did the damage, and apparently that room caught fire, which is even better. Ion plasma, go! And they're going to be dead soon. There it goes. Before the ion blast even hit them. Nice try. We take out the ship and contact the research station, getting 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 41 scrap in the process. Ooh. They thank us for rescuing them, saying they were held hostage to ambush unsuspecting passers-by. They offer us 2 fuel, drone part, 29 scrap, and a system repair drone. Not great, but we'll definitely take it. It's definitely better than nothing. We could have gotten a better drone from them, I'm sure. This is the least valuable of all of them, but shouldn't complain about free things. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, we got another store right beside us. Good. Let's go there and see if we have an ion weapon from them. Hopefully we do. What do they say? The NG can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The NG hive at this beacon are selling equipment for just that. And no ion weapons. Firebomb, hull smasher laser, crew teleporter. Ugh, that's not really good. We don't need those things. We'll sell them our system repair drone and we'll keep moving and hopefully find what we're looking for up ahead. We only have one more chance here to try and find another store. We might have even missed it already, but we'll do our best here and see if we can't find it. Okay, what are we gonna get? Let's buy another power bar for our shields, I guess. Or doors. Let's buy doors and helms, so we're not quite as easy to overrun, and then we'll work our way over towards the exit and see if we can't find another store. We arrive near a small fleet of civilian NG ships. A simple decryption and translation of their comm frequency tells us that they're having a frantic discussion about something obviously troubling them. Well, this is, of course, the NG Homeworld's mission, and while I'd love to help them, because we have our NG crew so we can, I'm not going to, because we're not going to have time to do it anyway, so it's not going to let us do it. It's just going to give us a lot of text to read and tell us we can't do any of the missions. So we're going to message them and ask if we can help anyway. Slightly shocked at our question, the leader quickly responds, "Declined offer with apologetic gratitude. Topic of discussion, private matter, no concern to Federation." We have NG on board, you know. I can still hear you. Alright, get these guys in here and heal them up. Then we'll get our crew back where they need to actually be. So we'll send GM Foe back down to his... Well, I guess he can stay there. Wrench back over to his room and Philip down to the shields. There we go. 221 scrap. Let's see if we can't find some goodies. Let's jump over to the exit, I guess, and then we'll work our way over and see if we can't find a store in that top corner. It's the last place we have left to look. We've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, we'll be able to jump ahead to the next sector. Here we find a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge, so let's take a look inside despite the danger. Here we happen across an abandoned mining site. A few mining drones were left behind, and we managed to steal them for our own purposes. Or one mining drone, whatever. 1 drone part and 50 scrap. Good enough. And yes, a store! Fantastic. Let's jump over to this beacon and see if we get anything here, and then we'll work our way over to the store and then fight our way back out of this area. This is our last chance. What do we find here? We find a civilian space station with heavy damage. We receive a message saying that they've been hit hard by the war and need more drone parts to speed their repairs. They agree to buy some from us if we have any extras. We do have a bunch of extras. I should probably keep some of them, so I'll sell 6 for 24 scrap, and we'll keep the rest. They thank us for our business, and I agree that it was a good deal for them. Alright, let's check out this store. Please, please, please have an ion weapon. If we have an ion weapon, we have a chance here against the flagship, otherwise we really don't. A message arrives saying, "Your scrap, ours, our weapons for you." We're about to raise the shields, we realize it's just an NG trader looking for a trade. And they have a heavy ion! Yes! Yes! Definitely not the best ion weapon, but it's anything ion is what we needed, and we got one. Fantastic. We're going to swap that for the breach missiles. We have a chance now. Being able to pair up these weapons should mean we can do enough ion damage to actually take them out. That would be lovely. Alright, can we run these all simultaneously? I don't think we quite can. That's unfortunate. The heavy ion, ion plasma, heavy beam, and halberd beam don't all work together. But that's okay. It would have had to be an ion blast for that to work. So, what can we do here? We can turn all these on. And we can choose between the heavy beam and the halberd beam if we're really crazy. What we can do, though, is we can put an extra power bar in here, and once we get these cycling in, we should be able to turn one of them off, because they do enough damage. So we'll turn on the weapon control to maximum, and we'll buy another power bar or 3. That should do. It's a bit of a waste, but whatever. And we'll use that additional money, if we get any, to use for other things. So that way we can have our drones on and our weapons on simultaneously, which should be nice. Down to the wire here. Back over to the exit, and let's see what we can do. We got an ion weapon, so we actually have a chance here now. Maybe a bit slower, but we actually can kill our enemies. We found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. We'll have to survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector, and let's see how this goes. So we're going to start auto-firing this sucker, and then we're going to start delaying the difference between the two. Actually, ion plasma is going to go second, because the heavy ion has a slower recharge. Or rather, faster recharge. Alright, so we fire the heavy ion, then a couple seconds later we fire the ion plasma. And as long as they don't miss, we should be fairly effective here. Also, defense drone, I need you at the moment, thank you. Yeah, oh good, that worked out. Alright, so we're not doing too well with the actually hitting our target side of things. We're going to fire ion plasma and then cloak. Thank you! Not getting hit today. Excellent. So now as long as... Oops, let's set that on auto-fire. As long as these guys actually hit their targets, we should be able to take our enemies out quite effectively here. You've missed twice in a row. That's not acceptable. I need to try and get the sync thing going on here, and you keep missing. Alright, well this is actually surprisingly still doing damage to them. So I don't know how that's working, but it seems to be working. So we're going to count on it to keep working and try and kill our enemies. So once this last ion hits, we're going to try and take them out. We've missed again! That's every single shot I think you've missed. The heavy ion hasn't hit a darn thing yet. Alright, heavy plasma, ion plasma, get in there, do some damage. You've missed now too. That's not acceptable, game! I need you to actually hit your targets. They're going to be boarding us in a second. Alright. I know I'm playing with fire here because I keep letting them take extra shots. Ah, halberd beam, damn it. Thankfully we have a bit of extra health there, so it's not the end of the world. But ow. Okay. Okay, here comes a missile. Please shoot it down. Thank you. Now you missed again. This is ridiculous, Heavy Ion. You have missed literally every single shot you've taken. We can jump away if we need to, but we shouldn't need to. This is ridiculous. Alright. Come on now. Hit them. Oh my goodness, we're getting blasted here. Absolutely blasted. This is terrible! Okay, screw this. We're getting out of here. We're jumping to the last stand. We have missed every single heavy ion shot we've fought so far, which makes it really not very appealing. We arrive at the heart of the last Federation fleet, where our access codes get us past initial security and a direct feed to the capital ship's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, asking us what the meaning of all this is. We explain our mission and how we came from our planet long ago, how it was destroyed by the rebels, telling them we have some secret information about the rebel forces. Our explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief amongst the officers, but General Terzel of the Engine Brigade speaks up in our favor, saying that intel suggests a potential counter to the rebel technology. If we don't risk everything, we will lose everything. We explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship, from the data we stole. Tully responds, saying it's settled then. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments, and they will do what they can to hold off their warships, but we personally have to succeed in destroying the flagship. They agree to refuel our ship now, and that their stations will help wherever possible. They offer us good luck and 10 fuel. Well, if we kill these guys, we're still on board our ship. I like how they didn't notice we had rebels on our ship, despite the fact that they were like, oh yeah, you can come on in, that's cool. Alright, let's repair some of this stuff before we get absolutely plastered. And our NG are not going to be good fighting these guys, but that's fine. We can just take some time with this. They'll be there all day anyway. Alright, heal these guys up, eventually get back in there and keep punching them. These ion weapons need to actually hit our target. If they do, it'll be really effective. They both do 2 damage each, so if we hit them 2 or 3 times, that's all of their shields gone. But you actually have to hit the target guy. You can't just shoot at them blindly. Alright, get you in there, kill those guys. Get Sparks into the medbay as well. Captain has full health, so he'll be fine. Send him back to the weapons, there we go. Okay, that was a mess. Let's get you guys in there, do some repairs. Philip, you're going to go to the medbay. GM4, you're going to do medbay. And there, good. Wrench is actually not at full health yet. Now he is. Back we go. GM4, chill it over there. Philip, down to the shields. Okay. So this was a bit of a mess. But we do have our weapons ready now, so hopefully we'll get less unlucky than we were just a minute ago, and we'll actually be able to fight these people. Let's see. Is there anything else we can buy here? I don't know. Let's take a look at the map first. All the repair stations are over there, so we're probably not going to get to one before the ship takes them all over. But we might as well try. Let's see what we got. We got anything useful here we can do before we go? I don't think so. Oh, I should have sold that breach missile, shouldn't I? Yes, I should have. That was very silly of me. Could have got some extra money that way. Oh well. As it stands, we'll have to make do with what we got. So hopefully we'll be able to kill some more people here and get an extra layer of our engines, otherwise we're going to be in some serious trouble. So, what do we have here? We detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not yet firing, so we're going to intervene to defend. Here we go. The rebel responds to our threat, saying that we don't know who they are, but that no one defies the rebel fleet. And we'll see about that, won't we? So, we're going to be heavy ioning them in the shields. Go! They have some pretty nasty weapons, but hopefully they won't be able to do anything to us. If we can kill them fairly quickly, we'll be safe. It just depends on our ion weapons actually hitting their targets for once. Okay, please go. There we go, that's a hit. Wait a couple seconds, and then we're going to ion plasma. 3, 2, 1, go. Excellent. This should actually work out great. Yes, we have them hitting now, which means we might actually be able to use this strategy. They just fried our shields, which means we're going to cloak out now so they can't immediately kill us. There we go. And we've missed. Fantastic game. We can't afford to miss many of our ions, otherwise they will reset. Our firing speed is too slow for that. Alright, beam drone online. Start doing some damage. And we need to hit them with our heavy beam rather in a second, so we're going to go for that right through here. Go, go, and go. We knocked out the bomb, which is not the best course of action, but it's better than nothing. We really want to get that halberd beam offline, so if we don't, it's going to seriously cause us trouble. And it's going to fire in about 3 seconds, I think, so we're going to get hit by it unless we can get really lucky with this beam firing. And there it goes! It did manage to hurt us, but we did also not take too much damage there, so that's okay. Awesome, this is exactly what we wanted. Our ion weapons are locking them down, and we can fry them, absolutely fry them. Okay, so we're going to actually send Wrench over here to fix the cloak for now, and there goes a rebel fighter. Nice. Ship breaks apart and we salvage a missile, a drone part, and 48 scrap, which is pretty good. The outpost also hails us, thanking us for saving them from the people who said they defeated the Federation. They give us 2 fuel and 43 scrap for the help. Well, I'll happily accept. Anybody here injured? No. 156 scrap should be enough to power up our shields again, which would make us a little bit harder for them to kill, which would be nice. There we go. Whew! Okay, this is a bit of a mess. Let's keep moving, though. We have a long way to go and not much time to get there, and they're going to take over all of our repair stations, it looks like. Both of those just immediately got taken over, so we can't make use of them. That's okay, though, as long as they don't take over the last one before the rebel flagship gets there. As soon as we arrive at the beacon, the rebel scout turns to engage. We decide to power up weapons and fight. They have a big cloak and lots of lasers. Alright, well this should be okay. As long as they don't do too much damage to us while they're cloaked, we should be able to ion them to an early grave and then blast them with our beam weapons. I'd love to get both of my beams powered up, but it's unfortunate we can't quite do that and synchronize all of our plasma. They are going to be doing an alpha strike, thankfully, which means all their weapons will be firing simultaneously when they come out of cloak, which means all we have to do is cloak and dodge them all. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, so now once our weapons charge up, we'll be able to actually attack them, so we'll start auto-firing the heavy ion at their shields. Once the ion plasma gets a little bit longer, we can shoot that as well. Right about now would be good. If this hits, we are golden. No, we've missed them. That's okay, though. Heavy ion, try again. Yeah, go, go, go. And excellent. Actually, you know what? Since we have that automated reloader, we do shoot just fast enough for these to already hit themselves. That's true, eh? I didn't even think about that. With our max level weapon skill and our automated reloader, these are good enough to if they hit in a row, to knock a shield down without resetting it. That's pretty powerful. Alright, well, let's see if we can't do anything about this first. We're going to hit them with a heavy beam right through here. There we go. They've cloaked up. We still managed to do some damage to them. They're firing... They just shot our beam drone down, you jerks. Alright, once they reappear, we'll fire a new beam drone up. There we go. That's not happening. And the ion plasma is not an auto-fire for some reason. That's not very smart. Please hit them. Excellent, 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 excellent. We could try and use a drone, but I think we're just going to cloak out here. Dodge that missile the easy way. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage to us even if it did hit us, but I'd rather not be hit by it at all. We're going to fry them through their cloak so they can't keep dodging away from us as easily, and the beam drone should kill them pretty nicely now. Excellent. One more shot should do it, and actually our ion might even kill them. Nope, not quite. Looks like the beam drone gets it. Nicely done there. Dead auto scout is good. Ship explodes, giving us 3 fuel, drone part, and 52 scrap. That's definitely nice. I think what we're going to do here, we're probably going to be jumping into the enemy flagship now. Oh no, it went over there. That's weird. Okay, well I guess we have time to go to our repair station then. We have 93 scrap. Can we spend that on anything useful? I think we'll hold on to it a little bit longer and see if we can't get anything good out of it. I'm surprised he's going over there. It says 4 jumps until he gets in range. Maybe he's working his way around this way or something? I don't know. That's weird though. We're going to go over to the repair beacon if we can and then fight him. What do we got here? We arrived to see a number of Federation forward carriers and dreadnoughts. This must be a system of high importance to warrant such a fleet. And he's going to be over there in a second, so I'm going to jump to the repair beacon and I should be able to get to there from here. Awesome, back up to full health. That's what we like to see. A forward construction station is in the process of repairing damaged warships. Our command codes convince them to do a quick patch job on our ship and get us 5 fuel, 4 missiles, and 5 drone parts. Alright, awesome. We're just about to go fight the flagship. We're looking pretty solid here, and they're going to be coming to us instead in a minute. So, what we can do here, we have 93 scrap, we should really spend it before we get into the fight. I could power up the shields a little bit further to make them a little bit harder to fight. The first stage is the cloak stage though, so it's not going to be too busy. Do we want to power up our drone control 2 layers? Can I get 2 layers out of it? No. Not quite. We're 7 scrap too low. Having that up to 2 layers would be nice, though, because we have the defense drone and the beam drone active. But we don't really need them on at the same time anyway. We can just cycle them on when we need them. So that's okay, I guess. And we could upgrade our medbay to make ourselves heal faster, which might be nice. I don't know what we want, though. Sensors might be good, too. We can see their power, because then we'll be able to see how ionized they are, but you can't see the enemy flagship's power. Ooh, tricky. Tricky to say. What do we want? They're not going to be boarding us in this stage. It's not the most important. Maybe we'll just hold on to this money, and we'll see if we need to use it for something. I don't know. Regardless, though, my throat's giving me a lot of trouble, so I'm going to grab a drink of water, and I'll be right back. That's a little bit better. I'm definitely getting a little bit sick right now, which is what's causing this problem, but whatever. We'll see if we can't make some progress here, and blast this flagship into next week. So let's go fight him and see what happens. Here we go, flagship. Show us what you got. Show me your moves! This is it. The rebel flagship. If we can destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of survival. There is, of course, no turning back. Actually, that's quite nice. He only has 3 shields, because this is the same thing we found with the other ship we were using earlier. The Amber Shard, I believe. Was it the Amber Shard? Was it? No, I don't think it was. It was the... what was the Amber Shard? They had modified the amount of drone control you had, and that meant that he couldn't use his other drones. It's because he uses the same template as you do. So since we have a maximum of 3 shields, he has a maximum of 3 shields. Since we have a maximum of 6 drones, he has a maximum of 6 drones, meaning we won't have any boarding drones coming in this fight, and he's only going to have 3 shields, making this quite a lot easier, actually. Alright, well, let's see if we can't take him out then. So he's going to be cloaking for us here. We should be able to do something about that shortly, once we can cloak as well. I want to at least wait until he fires something at us so we can try and dodge it. We're going to be counting heavily on our cloak here to do us good. So we're going to smash them with the heavy ion in the shields and hopefully start pummeling them into the ground. Alright, here come some lasers. We're going to dodge the missiles, I think, because that is, of course, the most dangerous thing you can fire at us in this wave. So once this goes, we're going to dodge that. Thank you. Excellent. Did we just shoot their missile? Really? Really? Okay, whatever. We're going to fire the heavy ion again when that recharges. Not that it really matters. We probably could have done that a little bit faster and gotten some good out of it, but that's how it goes. And they're cloaked, so that's unfortunate. We really need our weapons to sync up a little bit better than that. Okay, so let's go here. We're in some serious trouble here if things go any worse for us, because we don't have our shields up anymore. So we're relying heavily on the fact that they're just going to miss us a bunch. So fire the heavy ion. Please hit. Excellent. Defense drone, go! This is your job. Shoot those missiles down. You hit them once, twice. They hit us in the drone control, which is really bad. Get in there and fix that. Put the fire out and fix it. Alright, their systems are going down fairly effectively. We're going to start heavy beaming them into an early grave. So, we're going to start by taking out a little bit of their cloaking power, because the shorter they can cloak, the better off we will be. One more ion would be great. Uh-oh, there goes some of our shields. We're going to cloak out as well so they can't kill us, and that would be lovely. We can use our beam drone in a second, and once we fix the system as it stands, we can't actually afford to use him. And heavy beam, you are going to go into there again. Take out more of their cloak, please. Thank you. Now they can't cloak out at all, and they're taking a lot of damage. Except they just cloaked. Okay, it's immediately repaired. Whatever. GM foe back over here. You're doing good. And we're going to turn the beam drone on. Haha, you fools! They might fire some missiles at us in a second, so if they do that, we're going to have to block them. But as it stands, we should be able to do some nice damage here. And we should be able to kill them really quickly. Alright, we're going to turn the defense drone on in a second, I think. Yes, please shoot those missiles down. Nope, miss, and double miss. Awesome, you missed everything. Beam drone, keep killing them. Heavy beam, we're going to kill this ship right now, like so. This is an easy flagship battle for us. Go, 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 go! I'm kind of sad we can't use our halberd beam at the same time, but we'll make do with what we got. Nicely destroyed, guys. Just as we gain the upper hand, they find a way to make an FTL jump away. In their new state, they'll have to get closer to the base to be a threat, so we have bought some time. We'll have to keep up the assault, getting a missile drone part and 22 scrap. Alright, well, we have 115 scrap right now, which is pretty good. We really want to get some repairs going here, though, because otherwise we're going to be in trouble if we just rush the enemy. Okay, so next fight is the one with the drones. This is the one that's going to really, really hurt us. So, what are we going to do here? We want to do the same thing we did previously. Smack them with the ion weapons, and then tear them apart with our beams if we can. Sad I have that breach missile still. I'd love to sell that thing at this point. Okay, well... Actually, if they have that Defense Drone Mark II, this might make it really difficult for us. But we'll wait and see how it goes. So, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? We'll power up our sensors, I guess, so we can see what's going on. and we'll power up our something else. I don't know what needs power. Let's put powers in these subsystems, because we don't have any power bars to spare anyway. So we'll boost up our doors, boost up our helm, so we're not as easy to kill. That'll do for now. If we can keep our helm at full power and our doors at high level, even if they do manage to board us somehow, they're not going to be able to do much to us, because they won't be able to get into different rooms. So, here we go. Let's fight the flagship. Never going to give up. Let's take them down. We chase down the flagship and discover it's still heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate it has redirected considerable power to drones, and we're going to get ready to fight them. So we're doing a whole bunch of weird things in this fight. We're going against all kinds of traditional strategies. We're just going to try and smack them about as hard as we can and not worry too much about anything else. We don't have to worry about boarding drones, which does make our life considerably easier. We're probably going to cloak out in a minute or two, but we want to hold on to our cloak if we can for the power surge. I don't really know if we want to hold on to the power surge, though, because if we use it earlier, we'll be able to prevent them from doing too much damage before we can take out most of their drone control. But if we wait for the power surge, then they won't murder us during the power surge. So I don't know what the best choice is here, really. I don't know. But we started to hit them, so that's good. Ion Plasma, you are going to start auto-firing as well. Go, 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 go! And, excellent. Beam Drone is go. Now we can start hurting them already, and we're going to cloak in a minute. I think we're going to get hit here. No, we got lucky, and now it's time to cloak. Go! Unfortunately, it just did damage to our cloak, so we didn't get the full power out of it, which is unfortunate. But they are down now. They don't have any more shields, so we can absolutely ravage these fools. We're going to start by smacking them up in the drone control, do some damage over there. Although I kind of want to wait until the drone wave is over, but I think we're just going to smack them up. Who cares about strategy at this point? We're going for maximum damage. Alright. Maximum damage. Go, 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 go. Please, please, please miss us a lot. Miss us a lot. No, that's not missing us a lot. Miss more. Miss more. More misses. Yes, more missing. Nope, more missing. Excellent. More missing. Alright, heavy beam. We're going to fire this again in here. I should really have this on auto fire in here, because I'm going to want it to fry the drone control no matter what. They have 1 health left, and they are killed by our ion attack, you fools. Alright, that worked out well. The rebel flagship got absolutely trashed there again. Just as we gain the upper hand, they find a way to make an FTL jump. In this new state, they'll again have to get closer to the base to be a threat. We bought some time, but we'll have to keep up the assault, hitting 3 fuel, dome part, and 18 scrap. These ion weapons actually work really nicely together. I've never tried using 2 heavy ion style attacks together, but it's doing a good job. Surprisingly good, in fact. Alright, now what we're going to do before we follow them is we're going to swap our hull repair drone in and get some repairs here, because I'd like to be at full health for the final stage, just in case we need it. Excellent. Excellent. Heal up our ship, please. This flagship has been surprisingly easy. I kind of wish I could use my beams together, because then we could absolutely ravage them, but we don't really even need it. And I would hate to have them be able to recharge their shields on us when I'm trying to damage them. Especially with the beam drone. It really is not necessary. Very powerful little ship, though. Alright, good enough for me. Let us actually just go full health. Why not? Why not? Fill it up to full there, please. Thank you. Now we're going to swap you out for the beam drone. Done. And jump out of here. We have 3 drones sitting around our ship. We might be able to steal those as we jump away. We'll see, I guess. And it's time to fight the flagship for the final time. Bring it on, sucker. Okay, what do you got for me? We're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it's sustained. It looks like having transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Here goes nothing. They're going to be boarding us with 3 people most likely, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. So I'm going to start blasting them with their ion weapons to fry out that Zolt shield really quickly. I think it has something like 11 damage on it, but these do 4 every time they hit, so it only takes 3 shots from these heavy ions, I think, to completely clear that shield. So that should be fine. Here comes some lasers. Not a problem. Please keep missing us, though. I like that. And we're going to hit them again. Go! And we're going to cloak out now. Thank you. Not interested in getting hit by that. I only did 5 damage. Wow. That's a lot of damage to their shields. Alright, now the power surge is coming. We're probably going to get hit by it. I don't think I can actually cloak out long enough to dodge the whole thing. Even if I stop using my plasma weapons, I think they're still going to hit us. Yeah, they're going to hit us. Okay, but hopefully they miss a lot. Ow. Well, they did miss a lot, but they still did manage to hurt us. Beam drone online. Go. Alright, heavy beam. You're going to fry a couple different rooms, do some nice damage. You can do 8 there or 8 here. Doesn't really make a difference. But I think what we're going to do instead is we're going to fire through these rooms, hit the shield, the teleporter, and the empty room, because that way it makes it a little bit harder for them to board us, which would be nice. Alright. Now, once our attacks start actually hitting again, they've started to board us. They've started to board us. That's good English right there. Alright. Hit them. They've missed us with some of their missiles. One of them hit us in the engines and set some fires, which is not nice. But their shields are now completely down. So we're going to fry them to an early grave here. Hit them with the heavy beam for maximum damage. There we go. Someone's taking damage. Oh, Sparks, you're getting beat up in there. Get out of there, dude. Alright, they're going to start attacking our weapons, but we should be able to kill them before they can do anything about it. And our cloak is going to recharge just in time to save us here. So we're going to make use of that in about now. Thank you. Wait until the missiles fire, which is always nice. Here comes a whole pile of attacks, all of which are guaranteed to miss. And by guaranteed, I just mean very likely to miss. We're going to send our crew over there to deal with the people in our weapons so they don't do any damage and knock out our actual attacks. Because in a second or two, they'll start dealing damage to a real system we need to protect. And then they're going to be dead, actually. Our beam drone's going to kill them when we turn it back on again. You've noticed it died. Well, that was a really easy flagship fight. Nice try, flagship. You're dead. Ooh, that would have been so hard without that lucky heavy eye in the last second, but man, that worked out great. Thanks to the valiant effort of the VSS Apollo and her successful crew, Captain Wrench, Sparks, Philip, and GM Foe, the Rebels' flagship was destroyed, throwing their fleet into chaos and ensuring a Federation victory. Oh, goody. We've destroyed the flagship and ensured the victory of the Federation, getting 4,587 points. Not bad. Not a high score, but not bad. Doesn't actually get anywhere on that board, but that's okay. Not bad. Top scores nowhere nearby, but that was a pretty cool mission, I have to say. We actually did quite well there. I was surprised by how effective that was against the last boss too. I was worried that those ions were just not going to be quite effective enough, but I think combining them with the auto reloader made it incredibly easy to ion them down. And then having all those beam weapons to absolutely fry our enemies made it even better. It is a little bit disappointing we can get the halberd beam and the heavy laser, I mean heavy beam rather, and the beam drone, because that would have been absolutely carnage, but it was pretty cool as it was. So, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing through FTL once again on board the VSS Apollo as part of DryEagle's Descent into Darkness mod. Now, there is a lot to this mod still. I only showed you about half of the things in it because there's the whole other side of the weapons. You can get the railgun and the fire weapons and whatnot, different crew, go for more boarding strategies. There's a lot of different stuff you can do with this mod, so if you haven't tried it for yourself, you really should. I quite enjoyed it. We might come back and do another video for it later with a more boarding style strategy, but for the time being, we're probably going to stop as it is. We might come back, like I said, some other time. So, if you liked the video, don't forget to like the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.